Good morning. It's Saturday, July 15th, 2017. It's about 10:12 a.m. Eastern Daylight Saving Time in the mountains of Southwest Virginia. And here I'm showing another tarot deck I bought. I have no reason why I would buy this. It's not very old. I think released in 2015. I'm guessing the only thing that attracted me is one, it's a tarot deck, and two, it has the word sideshow on it. I mean, I've been to circuses. I've never been to a circus that had a sideshow. I've been to fairs, lots of fairs that had a little strip that they called a sideshow. But anyway, I just thought I would show the deck in case anyone else wants to have a look at it. There probably are reviews out there already, as always. But it's from, let's see, US Games. And it comes in a nice box. You can open it like this. Not much in there. Not a lot about the history of the circus or sideshows or none of that. If you're looking for that, it's not in there. Two extra cards, of course. One about the artist called Joe Lee. And that's what the backs look like. So if you got a fear of clowns or a clown thing, this is definitely not the deck for you. I won't read anything about the artist. The little book, a little white book, written and illustrated by Joe Lee. So 2015, there's not much about circuses or sideshows. It just jumps right into its interpretation of each card. And then it does that all the way to the back where it has some spread for the LeGrande Circus card spread, it says. LeGrande Circus and Sideshow Tarot. So here's the major arcana, going from the Fool around through Judgment. And just so you can see, and I can show off some, yesterday new markers arrived. Liquitex acrylic paint markers. Look at that. They fit on there and there's no buckling. So I might be able to do some cards this way, but the number of colors are limited. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and white. White did work. I put it on some black. But compared to a regular US Games tarot card, it's shorter in terms of height, and it's much wider. So, and the world card didn't fit down here, so I'm going to kind of put that little catty corner there on top of the Judgment and Sun card. The Sun card is that first card that was in the box, strangely. So I'll quickly flip through the cups. Ace of Cups. There is a lot of art with these, which is good. Sometimes hard to find cups or wands or swords or whatever, but not too hard. I like the art. I like the drawings, most of them. They're well done. But it's just not something I would use. It's probably something, if somebody wanted, I would trade with, but I don't think anybody would trade very much for this. This is the swords, which kind of makes sense. Sword swallowers, sword jugglers, you know, throwing swords. I'm not sure what she's upset about, but it could be any. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. The things where they push swords into boxes and baskets. A flaming sword, swallowing. It's just something different. I'm not like I say, I don't know why I ordered coins, which makes a lot of sense at a circus. Hmm. I kind of don't see how you get something like this published, but hey, that's cool. 8 wands. Wands make sense. Hold the tent up. Tents are held up by big wands. Yep, right there. 4 elephants. It's hard to identify with a circus once you realize how the performers, let's say, both animal and people, were treated. I'm sure it wasn't all bad, but I'm sure it was bad too. So with that flip through, I'll put the box back here in the middle. There's the death card. Of course, it involved a clown. I'm going to put this over top of that really fat lady that used to be, I think I used to be that size. But nowadays, it's not exactly such an unusual sight to see. I'll put these extra cards in there somewhere, and the little white book. Maybe just over here. Yeah, over there. Then I'll let it go for a bit. Hopefully that'll show up. Oh. And here at the end, I'll mention I'm having coffee. Notice there's no cream, which makes it taste just not so good. But that's okay. One of my goals is to kind of cut it back. I made it last year, but for some reason I'm not making it this year. So I think that's long enough to capture that. Move the mic a little bit. I'll say peace.